Hail, adventurers! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am DM Wyvern, returning to the grand adventure of Baldur's Gate 3 this evening with none other than Lady Wyvern herself, Maleficent, who is trying out this game for the very first time. Maleficent, we'd like to say hello to the adventurers here at the lair.
Hello, adventurers.
All right, there you go. Maleficent is joining me. She is actually going to be in control of this playthrough. This is her very first time playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I think playing any computer role-playing game. She's noticed nothing about Dungeons & Dragons, nothing about the Forgotten Realms, so she's going to discover it live with us on stream. We're going to have a chance to enjoy, her discovery of this great game. Hopefully she likes it. She told me before the stream that there's a high chance that she might just rage quit and leave me here with you folks on my own. But about it. All right, so sweetheart, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take the mouse, and you're gonna want to click on New Game.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and select the difficulty right now. We're gonna go with Balanced, a balanced adventure full of challenging choices. So it's not gonna be too hard for you.
Okay, good.
Go ahead and click Start Game. Off we go.
This reminds me of the movie Alien.
It does, doesn't
First
it?
of all.
Yeah, definitely has alien vibes for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Even a parasite. Yeah, very much like Alien.
And maybe a few other movies too, just like that.
All right, enable tutorials. Who are you? Tutorials can help you learn about the core mechanics of Baldur's Gate 3. Would you like to turn them on? Sure, we can go ahead and turn them on.
Okay.
All right, so now you have to choose who you want to be. You have a couple of choices here. You can choose a number of what we call origin characters here. So you can see we have a character called Starion, Lizelle, Gale, Shadowheart, Will, Karlach, and the Dark Urge. Each of these characters has kind of like a predetermined background and story. So for example, we'll just go ahead and click on Karlach, for example. And you can click on Play Introduction to learn more about her.
Years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a Hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
So that's an example of one of the origin characters that you can play. My suggestion, though, is for you to play your own custom character.
Okay.
So if you click over here on custom, you have a chance to create your very own character and decide exactly, basically, who your character will be. So the first thing you do is click on race, and you have several choices here. So currently you're a tiefling, and tieflings read, descended from the devils of the nine hells, tieflings face constant suspicion in Faerun. Thankfully, their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. So you can go ahead and click through some of these these racial choices, and learn a little bit about them. So Dragonborn allows you to play a dragon-like character.
Okay.
Drow are elves that live under the surface of the earth. The Underdark is their home. Githyanki are kind of like space elves. They have an empire in the stars above this world.
Okay.
Dwarves are your classic fantasy race. You know, short, stocky from the mountains. You can play a gnome too. Small, clever, and energetic.
Maybe that one?
You like the idea of a gnome?
Sure.
Okay. Small, clever, and energetic, gnomes use their long lives to explore Faerun's brightest corners and darkest depths. You have a couple of racial features with them. So hover over. You have a base racial speed of 7.5 meters per turn. So in combat, that's how far you can move. And you have gnome cunning. You have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Now these are kind of like your character attributes that determine if your character is strong, or healthy, or intelligent, or wise, or charismatic, etc. So now what you want to do is you want to click on subrace and choose your subrace here. So you can be a rock gnome, you can be a deep gnome, or a forest gnome.
Okay, forest.
Forest gnome? Okay.
Sure.
Even smaller than their cousins and twice as reclusive, forest gnomes are a rare sight in Faerun. They master magic in idyllic groves, and you get a couple of spells. So if you can hover over this, you get speak with animals,
Oh,
gain the
great.
ability to comprehend
Love that.
and communicate with beasts.
Okay.
And you get a subrace here feature, dark vision, so you can see in the dark up to 12 meters.
Okay.
Now you have to choose your class. And adventurers, I see all of you here. Let me go ahead and greet everyone who showed up for the stream. Thank you all for dropping by. We got a couple of questions here. The Drake of the Wyverns there, thy with Guar saying, is this a new game? Yes, it is. A brand new Let's Play led by Maleficent here. I'm not so sure how many episodes we'll have, but we'll certainly have one, the one that you're watching right now. It's up to her if she wants to keep on playing and streaming. We have Night of the Banhammer, Gabriel Rodriguez here joining us. Good to have you, Gabriel, joining us all the way from beautiful Brazil. We got Sunlight, aka GM Dragon, saying, you playing an evil person. I think that's going to be up to Maleficent. Looks like she's going for, she's certainly going further away from an evil type character, I think. We're getting along here. Philosopher's Rex, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, saying, DM, is this playthrough blind? It surely is, and I'm glad you're enjoying some Kingmaker there. Rex. We got Met Commander, Drake67, and Morn, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, Knight of the Banhammer, joining us all the way from Chicago. So you have an audience, Maleficent.
Great.
All right, so next you got to choose a class.
Okay.
So class is kind of like, your career. So you can be a barbarian, you can be a bard, a cleric, a druid, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, etc. And each career has certain strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
So I'll let you click through them and let me know which one sort of makes sense for you. Sunlight says, no worries, we're here to support you, Maleficent.
Good. Thank you.
By Wizguar says, let her play what calls to her. I agree.
This sounds really good. A cleric.
Clerics
Yeah.
are representative of the gods they worship, wielding potent divine magic for good or ill. So basically, you are kind of like a divine spellcaster. And you start out with a bunch of spells. So you have cantrips. You can hover over them to learn more about them. Resistance gives you sort of a bonus to saving throw checks you might make over the course of your adventures. We'll talk about that more about that later. You get guidance, which allows you to make to improve your chance to make an ability check or one of your companions. You'll also have Sacred Flame, which is an offensive spell that can potentially do some radiant damage to an enemy. And then you have, so cantrips you can always cast. You don't need to have them memorized.
Okay.
Spells take up, like spells are once per day. So once you cast them, you need to sort of rest to regain those spell slots. So you have Guiding Bolt here, which does a lot of damage, radiant damage. And then you have Healing Word, which gives you a little bit of healing. Inflict Wounds, which can do a lot of necrotic damage. It's a type of damage in this game. There's many different damage types. And you have Shield of Faith, which makes you sort of harder to hit by enemies. Bane, which can make enemies worse at hitting you or resisting, some of the effects of the spells or ability checks you put on them. And over here you have class features. So you gain 2 level 1 spell slots, which are restored on a long rest. And you get domain spells. You gain spells from your domain, they're always prepared. So there you go. And now you have to choose your subclass. So you have various sort of domains you can choose for your cleric. You got Life Domain, Light Domain, Trickery Domain, Knowledge Domain, Nature Domain, Tempest, and War Domain. Light Domain. Gods of primordial flame bathe you in resplendent light, providing magic to dispel darkness and immolate enemies.
Sounds good to me.
Look at this, Rex. She's a natural. She realized Light Domain is one of the most powerful subclass domains you can choose for your cleric. Great.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay,
Next,
great.
you got to choose Deity, which is the god you worship. All right. So this is going to be very confusing. These are all different gods that inhabit the world, the fantasy world that this game is set in. Since you're a god of light, a cleric of light, click on Lathander here. Yeah, I think this would be a good deity for you to follow. The Morning Lord is the god of the dawn and spring, of birth and beginnings. He is invoked to christen both new ventures and new life. His followers embrace growth and renewal and despise the undead. So he's considered sort of like exactly that, like a god of light. Click on Tempest, another possible option for you here. Tempest is the lord of battles, overseeing war and its soldiers. He's an embodiment of honorable combat and condemns needless bloodlust. I think Lathlander is probably more your speed.
I think so too. Yep.
Okay. So next we got to choose a background for your character. So these are skills that your character is good at. So you have obviously several backgrounds to choose from: acolyte, charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero, outlander, sage, soldier, or urchin.
Let's see. Maybe a soldier?
Sure.
Okay.
You're trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactics and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your prowess. You get proficiency in athletics and intimidation. These are two character skills you will have. Next, we got to choose your abilities. So here you can see that the game has already sort of made a recommendation for you.
Right.
And there's also a star next to wisdom. Clerics usually should have a high wisdom because it's a ability score closely tied to their spell casting, their clerical spells. So you generally want to have a high wisdom for clerics. You also may want, it's really up to you how you want to play your character. Do you want to be more of a support character in the back line, supporting the rest of your party, or do you want to be upfront fighting?
Upfront fighting?
Okay, so in that case, go ahead and drop points. Go ahead and drop it all, and that's fine. That's good. And then put all those points into strength, and go ahead and take away some points in dexterity. I know some people in the live stream will gasp, but it's okay. 9 is fine. Don't go below 9. Put those points into strength, and that's pretty good. You have 3 points left over. Go ahead and put that into Constitution. Makes you a little bit more survivable. And you have 1 point left over. Put that into Dexterity just for the fun of it. And there you go. There's your character.
All right.
All right. Click Proceed. And now you got to give your character a name. whatever you may want to put there. You need a guardian, so you get to choose whatever guardian you want for your character now.
Good old human?
You could if you want.
Or is there a different suggestion?
It's really up to you.
Okay. That seems good.
Do you want your guardian to be male or female?
Probably male.
Male? Okay. Let's see if we can change the gender for your character.
Okay.
That's interesting. Oh, there we go. It's through body type. So do you want 4 or 2?
Probably that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead and click on Venture Forth. Alright, welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, Maleficent. Sunlight says, pick a super sexy guardian, like what you wish the end looked like. And Morin says, this is live footage of Chicago every weekend. That's your character. Alright, let me go ahead and raise the volume for us.
My head.
Audio. Let's raise it a little bit. So we can hear it better. There you go. Alright, now off you go.
Off
Just
I go
escape
where?
from your- wherever you want.
These highlighted areas?
Yeah, these are all things you can check out.
Let's see what this does. Someone else got out.
Something else
Okay.
can- Sphincter.
Don't waste a step.
Okay, you can rotate the camera by pressing E or Q. We'll get ready for you.
We are trapped.
Somebody's trapped up here.
Seems that way. Like Whiskguar says, let's go!
Am I slow here?
No, they're all excited.
Oh, okay.
They're excited. They're happy to see someone checking out this game for the first time.
Curious.
Release us.
There's a person.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
So now you can choose your response.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Alright, I guess.
Alright, skill checks. Some dice skill check. A dice roll that must meet or exceed a target number. Your character's skills add a bonus to this roll. So the difficulty class is 10, so you have to roll 10 or better on a d20. 2.
Oh,
Failure.
I don't get another roll.
Let's see, you might... Nope, you don't. That's
Oh,
failure.
that's sad.
The brain won't budge.
Bummer.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer as who abducted you.
So you can only choose to destroy the brain or leave it.
Oh boy. What would you do?
Up to you. Up to you. You gotta play your character here.
Oh. Okay, put him out of his misery. I don't know.
That's pretty brutal.
I just want to see.
Ugh. Messy. Right? Well done.
is your end.
Throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Argo the Cat, good to have you here. Sesame Street Fighter, my old friend. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Maleficent and myself.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong?
So the
don't know
enemies
how to
that you want to fight are highlighted in red.
Oh.
Yeah, so you want to get near them if you can.
Oh, okay.
Alright, not enough resources. You can run up to it if you want. You can't attack it, but you can get right next to it. You can hit it with your pummel strike, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on that. Yeah. Nice, you hit it. Two damage. That's a total of 6 hit points.
Okay.
You got a whiles to go. Alright, you can go ahead and end your turn now.
Well, so much for peace.
Adventurers, please join me in welcoming my good friend Ragnarok Total War, saying, "Oof, I prefer the pork stream to Baldur's Gate 3 any day." Ragnarok and myself are really good friends. He loves to pick up Baldur's Gate 3, the game that we're playing right now.
With haste.
Nice, you killed the imp.
All right.
First combat victory in the game. You're out of movements.
Oh no.
Hang
Didn't burn.
on. Yeah. Missed you though. Alright, you're back up with this character here, Lazel. Yeah, you can do a lacerate again.
Lacerate, yeah.
There you go. Oops.
No target.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. 11 damage. Took
Alright.
that imp right out.
No time to waste.
That's your turn.
Never a dull moment.
This is your character, but
Time to press ahead.
so you're just a little short, but you can cast a spell if you like.
Okay.
Here, let me see what you have. What's this? Click on the burning hands here. Yeah. Click on the burning hands. And then try to guide. Yes, that's perfect. Nice. You got it.
You
Alright.
proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Right, companion. Some allies can join you on your adventure. You control them the same way as you do your own character.
Just a little walkway.
Try to click on it.
Okay.
Chasm, yeah. Probably what you can. So you can search fallen enemies and take things from them. This thing
Oh.
has a gold piece.
Okay, that sounds great.
Take that, you're rich.
I really have no idea where I'm going.
Click on this thing, the restoration.
Oh yeah.
Yep, heals your hit points and gives you back your spell slots.
Alright.
Whatever that means. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Sa Valon, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair. Good to have you here, Sa. My myself and Maleficent check out Baldur's Gate 3.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
This is her first time playing Baldur's Gate 3,
It seems like.
and her first time playing any Dungeons and Dragons game whatsoever. Tabletop or
Is that what
computer
this
game.
is? Okay. I have no idea. Okay, this seems like a good way to go. Maybe. Oh yeah, we went into a
Cave
space.
machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Maybe.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
So Sesame Street Fighter has a hint for you, Maleficent. It says,
Okay.
press Alt to see anything you did not pick up. Alt, which I think is this key here.
Backpack?
Press
Is that
this
what it
key.
says?
I think you need to press this key. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
No
Back.
traps, please.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. Could be good, could be bad.
Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Oh, choices, choices. I think we gotta do it.
Try that contraption next to Quad. They did something when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Saw says, who is the strange voice? The strange voice is Maleficent, my girlfriend Saw. I twisted her arm into trying out Baldur's Gate 3.
Not now. We must go to the helm. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
She's getting a little peeved with me.
They all will.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. Now move. You are wasting time.
Okay. I guess the only option left.
Argo the cat says, just a small tip, there is no wrong way to play.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And what Argo the cat sharing is very true. That's the magic of Baldur's Gate 3. Play the way you want.
Brain in a jar.
What's happening?
It's like a brain on legs.
Action
Chasing
meets
it.
reaction. Objective noted.
Well, anyway, okay. Oh, I'm just noticing this map in the corner.
Yeah.
Upper right
Yeah.
corner.
It can sort of help sort of
I
guide
see
you on.
that now, okay. If that lady had just told me about the map, that would have been nice, you know.
You're still going to want to use the camera keys to sort of really
Oh.
take a look at the area.
Oh,
that you're
okay.
going to use that.
Drop off the face of the earth here.
I did not know Sesame Street Fighter that there's no resistance to purple liquid.
Oh, okay, there it is. Right? Put it back.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is that a good thing, right?
Probably a good
I don't
thing.
know.
There's that little brain
Oh,
running around.
brain. I can't really click on it, though, right?
Follow him if you like.
Oh, follow him. Okay. Yeah, he's got to be smart, right? Is another one?
Within reach. Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Foul Gaith. Transformed by a lever. That must never be our fate.
Click on this character portrait here so you can switch back to your main character.
Oh,
Click on it again.
At least things
There
have
you go.
stayed interesting.
Now you're controlling your character.
Something
Remember,
good
you
here,
can
I
press
hope.
Alt to bring up points of interest.
okay.
A room. But for what? Another brain.
Potions of healing, that's good for you. Right, you already took everything off the bottom. You found something on it. You found a
Oh,
ruin.
I already took that. Okay.
You heard your character.
Found a what?
You found a ruin, a special ruin. Your character noted it when they picked it up. Maybe it could be used to help
Oh,
free
empty.
that
No, it
person.
wasn't.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Didn't mean anything. It's already finished.
Nope, already finished.
Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Ooh, you found a key.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Let's see, Street Fighter says, walking brains when your leg smarts. Argo the Cat says, I actually played during the tutorial. Seeming to change this area was
We are
really
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Oh, we made it?
I guess you did.
Oh, wow. Where? Just
Where?
go forward? What the whole thing is?
Mind flayer horticulture.
I never
Odd
expected that
things.
before.
Wonder what plane they're from. Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from. Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from.
Yeah, Argo, it is interesting to see the changes they made to the tutorial. They greatly shortened it for the main game. It'll hurt you.
Oh, okay.
So you can restore yourself by clicking on the thing over there. Yeah, that thing. What are you trying to do?
I guess just explore what's here. But is that it?
No? Go down that road there.
This one?
Yep.
transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate
so.
after we escape.
Alright, combat. Sesame says, Wyvern, you beat honor mode yet? Not yet, Sesame. One day soon. Still gotta finish the game.
This is your end.
Yeah! Good work, Zell. A little short. Can't move that far. Just gonna have to go ahead and end your turn.
Oh, okay.
You're up with your character, Maleficent.
Sure.
Concussive smash. Click on the target. 5%. Yes, you did it. 7 damage in days. Not bad.
Is this an end? Okay.
Husk attack. Maybe you want to help your character there? Finish off the creature. There you go. You want to keep on moving up the battlefield there.
On the move.
Yep, continue. I know Sunlight, but it's okay. I want her to play her way. I don't want to sort of tell her what to do. Yeah, as Argo the Cat said, there's really no wrong or right way to play Baldur's Gate 2.
No?
Alright, you're back up with the zone. Bubble Strength doesn't do too much damage. I would say you could use a stronger attack than that. Here, let me show you something. So if you hover over these icons, it will actually tell you what the ability does. So Pummel Strike does 1 to 4 damage. If you choose Lacerate, it does 4 to 13. You do a and you can do a main hand attack, which also does 4 to 13 damage. The difference between Lacerate and your main hand attack is Lacerate is basically once per battle, and it causes your target to bleed for a couple of turns if you land a hit. So you want to usually use Lacerate on a high hit point target. This imp only has 6 hit points, so I think you're better off just using a main hand attack. No, you didn't slash at the imp. Okay, now you can use Pummel Strike. So click here and make sure to click on the imp.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Hit it. Good work. You can't do anything else. You gotta do your turn. You can see the turn order up here, which characters go next.
What is this thing?
That is that.
Serious liquid.
Serious
okay.
liquid. Bad. You don't have an attack option because you used your attack on that container that you broke. You can use Healing Word though. You can use Healing Word, and I suggest cast it on yourself because you're at 7 hit points right now.
Take your
Nice, you healed yourself to 4, so you're back up to your full hit points of 10. And you can keep moving if you like. Oh, now you're done with it. I'd say end your turn.
no time. Reach the helm.
You can go ahead and, yes, take an attack against that imp. There you go, 95% chance to hit. Killed it. Excellent. Now, my suggestion to you is run past up here. Yep.
On the move.
Perfect. Oh, that's as far as you can. You want to take your character Maleficent and have her follow Lizelle.
Best
Run
be on my
past
way.
Lizelle if you can. Perfect. Go ahead and end your turn. End your turn again.
Hurry, before they strike.
Alright, so you got some more enemies to deal with. But they're way up ahead there, so you can keep up moving forwards. So now you can use the ability. Click on Rush Attack, and you can actually reach this target here. Nope. Click on the imp. Oh, no, I'm not moving. Okay, just kidding. I thought you could. Guess not. Target cannot be an object.
So I'm on rush attack.
I guess you have to just go ahead and end your turn.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you're over with your character Maleficent now.
Need to find a way forward.
Now, if you want, you can cast a spell here. Maybe what you could cast is Shield of Faith. It gives basically an additional protection for one of your characters. Let's go ahead and cast it on Lizelle here. Alright, you can go ahead and end your turn.
Take this, or Zariel will have your head.
Taking position. Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
Okay, click on Rush Attack. Let's see if you can get that working out. Click on this creature here. Yeah. Nope.
Oops.
Oh, it worked!
Oh, okay.
Look at that. I'm surprised. Did some damage too. Not bad. Alright, that's your turn with Lizelle.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yay! Lesser used main hand attack on Maleficent. It needs 15 to hit, they rolled 17. So now you have an option of using the ability Warding Flare. And I can go ahead and show you this. Impose disadvantage on an attacker, possibly causing their attack to miss. Do you want to use your ability Warding Flare?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and click on it. That turned out to a miss.
Roll them.
Come a little closer.
Some big old devils coming into the fight. Alright, you're back up with Lizelle. You want to take out that imp that's next to you? And now what you want to do, remember, you can press Alt to go and see what you can click on. So you can click on that transponder, or you can click on the imp. Then you can click on the transponder.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Good work, sweetheart. You did it.
Oh,
You
great.
escaped the ship.
Oh, okay, good.
you go. Escape the ship.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
All right.
Oh, dang.
I think this is a good stopping point. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
sure.
What'd you think so far? First time playing Baldur's Gate 3 or a Dungeons & Dragons game or role-playing game. How'd you find the experience?
Kind of fun. It was a little confusing. I didn't see the map at first, so that would have been nice to realize that in the upper right corner there. But
So
yeah.
what did you like about it? Or what did you...
I guess the exploration of it.
You enjoyed that?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
exploring the areas.
there's
yeah.
a lot to explore.
Okay.
So I'll see how you feel about it. I'll talk to you off stream, and you know, if I can convince you to maybe do 1 or 2 more streams in the future, you can you know, check and see if Baldur's Gate 3 is your cup of tea. Maleficent loves puzzles, so in that way she's very unlike myself. Anyone who's been on this channel for some time knows that the moment I encounter a puzzle in a computer game, I come to a screeching halt. And you'd understand that, right?
Yeah, that's where I would come in.
Yeah, that's where she would come in. We actually have a real-life puzzle that we're working on together. Well, I'm mostly watching her put it together
Yes.
and cheering her on. But that's something that we're doing. And obviously, you know, that's her strength and my glaring weakness. But yeah, no, it's been fun. And I thought, you know, for me, it would be interesting to see you try out this game for the first time with absolutely no background in Dungeons & Dragons or Baldur's Gate 3 and see how you found it. And I'm glad that you enjoy, you know, moving around the map and discovering what's there and who might be there. So yay Larian for being able to sort of provide that experience for a new player. Let me go ahead and thank all the adventurers who joined us for this stream. Gabriel Rodriguez, Argo the Cat, Thywiz Guar, Sesame Street Fighter, Philosopher's Rex, Ragnarok Total War, Drake67. Am I missing anyone here? I think that's it. I think that's the list. I'm really, really happy you folks came by. Sunlight, of course, aka GM Dragon. Always Morn. How could I forget Morn too? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the experience of, you know, going back to the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3 with someone who's never touched it before. Kind of takes you back, Argo the Cat, to that really exciting time of the launch of early access for many of us. So yeah, this is going to be it for episode 1 of Maleficent's Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3, and I look forward to seeing many of you adventurers back here again for the next stream. Good night, team. I want to say goodbye.
Good night.
There.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, folks.